Hey. Story time. Right? So good to see y'all. So good to have you here. So good to share some time with you. This is an interesting tale, right? Yesterday I had a call with an amazing gentleman who has a fabulous business already, right? So he's got ton of customers. It's his full-time career. He's also building. He's got a construction business that's building spec homes. He's doing really, really well in a highly competitive industry. And so, what he was, let's start with the reason why he came to me was because he felt like he was missing something in his business because of all the stuff going on online, right? And I'm like, well, what do you mean by that? And he's like, well, the reason why I picked you is because you look like you about my age. So we were around the same age. And he's like, and the reason why I picked you is because, I liked your presentation and you really know what you're talking about. I'm like, okay, I do. But once we got past that, right, we truly got into, okay, so what are your goals for your business? And so once we laid out his goals, what he really wanted to do, it all came down to like two things. And the two things were, he just felt like he was missing out because of all of these people in this competitive ass industry are hanging out online, right? And so he sees them with 40,000 followers and he doesn't have 40,000 followers. And he immediately equates followers to revenue. Right? And those that are of a particular age, and yeah, I kind of look my age now that I'm allowing the gray to come in, and now that my hair is coming back, and I got lots of wrinkles from chemotherapy. But I have a secret, right? And the secret is those folks with 40,000 followers call me too. And they're not doing that well either. It just appears that they are, right? It appears that that's where all of your customers are going, but it's not. So I want y'all of a particular age, if you're 50 or older, raise your hand, right? So that y'all of a particular age to stop thinking that the only way to make money now is online, because I've got this really big secret. And that's what we're actually going to teach you today, is that doing it online is 10 times harder, right? It seems like, oh, I can reach so many people, but no, it's 10 times harder. Now we can use both online tactics and offline tactics to build your business. And so get your paper out, get your pen and pencil out, and let's have some fun. Let's talk about how we can use online strategies in your offline business and make it work just as great instead of investing a ton of money. Because that's what he said. He's like, look, Rochelle, I'm coming to you because I've paid a whole bunch of young folks. That's what he called it, right? A whole bunch of young folks to do this for me, and none of them can produce results. I'm like, I know. And he's like, what do you mean you know? Now, I was empathetic. I told him, yeah, that's unfortunate. It's how it works online. And he's like, well, what do you mean? I'm like, this is the thing, is that the great thing about the internet is that there are 1 billion customers waiting for you. And the great thing about the internet is, how are you going to reach those 1 billion customers, right? So my good friend Russell Brunson taught about 3 types of traffic, right? There's traffic that you own, there's traffic that's borrowed, and then there is traffic that is organic, right? So, or that you buy. So traffic that's owned, yes, is when you have your own email list. Chemo brain got me there for a second, but I'm back. So when you have your own list, and I'm doing without notes. Okay, so when you have your own list, that is traffic that you own. So you can email as many times as you want. You can text message as many times as you want. People in your phone, people that are your customers that you might have already in your CRM, in your portal. You can do whatever you want with them because, quite frankly, you own them, right? So you have control in that box. Second thing, traffic that you're borrowing. So that is when you post on social media. Yeah? Okay. So you're posting and you're saying, hey, buy my shit, right? This is traffic that you're borrowing. If you got a Facebook group, you're still borrowing because you don't own this list, okay? Yesterday there was a glitch and nobody could access Facebook. And so now, if that is the only way that you are making money, you're in trouble because when it's out, when it doesn't work, neither does your business. And just had another friend, the account was gone. She had built it up. She had all these friends, gone, done, data. So today she posted, hey, I still can't get the 2-factor authentication to work. So I may have to open a brand new account again. This is for the third time. Okay. Another friend of mine said, hey, look, find me on LinkedIn or Twitter. I'm done. Right. So what are you going to do if your business has a list that's borrowed? Yeah. Okay. And then the third type of list, right, is a list that is purchased or a list that you can run ads to. So that is, you have to pay Facebook, okay, to show your advertisement to people that you suggest, that you like you, that are like people that like you. Yeah, so you can find that list. You can just say, hey, these are their qualities, right? But that's going away kind of soon, so we're all nervous about that. But at the end of the day, there is nothing, absolutely nothing better than your own list. Yes, there is nothing better than people right here in your phone. So I've been doing some really fun, interesting experiments in just picking 10 random people out of my cell phone. I started with the A's and just reaching out to them, right? All of them. Rochelle, what are you doing? Oh my gosh, I heard about your story. How are you feeling these days? I love watching your journey. Hope you're healing. Like, it was amazing, right? Because these are people who know me. I have their cell phone number. They have mine. One said, who the hell is this? And I was like, hey, sorry, it's Rochelle. And she hit back, oh my gosh, right? Okay. So if here my client yesterday, he's now my client, right? If he just focuses on those really great people that he's got in his phone, then he could truly change the game. He can truly change the game, right? So don't get caught up thinking that this online game is better, okay? I've been selling online since 2006. And I will tell you that if people have never met me, never, it takes them about a year to buy something from me. A year of seeing me consistently. Okay, and we know with the algorithm, who knows, right? If I don't buy traffic. If I buy traffic, they see it over and over. You know, I get people who come through and buy automatically, right? But if I don't buy any traffic, so I don't spend any money, I'm just posting and praying, it takes them about a year, right? If in fact they have seen me speak, if they've seen me in person, if they've met me in person, if they've come to one of my workshops, they buy within 30 minutes. Which one do I want? Why not just go and network? Because we think that this online is easier, right? But this online is a whole lot of effort, and sometimes it doesn't produce the results, right? It's a whole bunch of planting, but we don't get to harvest for months sometimes, right? So there's people out there that'll tell you, oh no, I did business in 3 days. Okay. Ask them, what are they selling? If they're selling how to make money on the internet, you damn right they do. because people still believe that dream. If they're selling how to sell crypto and how to make money and like some like little fantasy thing that seems like a get rich quick, yep, you can sell that all day long. But if you're an insurance agent, if you're a life insurance agent, that's not happening. Okay? If you are a realtor, that's not happening. If you sell home health services, right? I've got a client who has an agency. That's not happening, right? They still want to talk to you before they let you in your house to help their loved ones. They want to talk to you, right? They ain't clicking a button buying off the website. But we get all caught up in thinking that the internet is a different type of business than it truly is. What it is just a business, just like your own, where you need to establish a relationship. If you show up consistently, then hell yeah, it works. Then hell yes, it works. But it only works if you know what you're doing. All right. So that's story time and just some fun stuff to like, let's just get clear on there's the shortcut. Yes, the shortcut is being consistent every single day implementing. And that's not sexy. People don't want to buy that. I like literally when I told him, hey, I don't have anything for you. He's like, but Rochelle, give me what? Give me your offer. I want to buy from you. It's like, oh, really? Well, I can't help you do what you say that you want to do. And he's like, no, I just want to do what you're telling me. I'm like, bet. And let's go have some fun and let's go make some money. Right? This week, I've been trying out Facebook groups, right? Like I've always shunned away from them because they're just a big pitch fest. And it has been that, right? I've just been there answering questions, not selling anything. And so they asked, okay, so what are you, a specialist at? What can you get on stage and talk for 30 minutes about? Right? I was like, about building $1 million business, because I kind of wrote that book, right? But I don't say that about building $1 million business. So the comment was, do you mind sharing like what and how you built businesses, and not in your coaching business, not that business, but like a real business? Gotta love it, right? I was like, oh, well, sure. Thank you so much for asking. For many years, I was the only female African-American public utility owner in the nation. And I built my first company from $300,000 to $36 million. I lost it all after 9/11, and then I rebuilt back my $1 million business in 5 months. And my story's been featured in Entrepreneur, Smart Money, Nerd Wallet, Black Enterprise twice. Didn't want to say Google me. Right. But because there's so many out there that once they have like the trigger words, then they do this internet math where, yeah, I've got this $1 million business or $1 million run rate. What does that mean? Right? Does that really mean, like, what are we talking about, right? How much are you taking home? Right? And they don't know that. So for those of you over 50 who are interested in truly getting your cash out and building this business and able to sell, because I've bought and sold 4 different businesses, and getting this business ready for your retirement, and you want to do it the right way. Oftentimes it's not putting it online, because what it is a hit of dopamine, right? Just makes you feel good. It's just something new that just makes you feel like, ooh, I'm doing something. Yeah, I got a website and I got, the website means nothing, right? If there's no traffic to it. I need to say that as Billy D. Williams. Remember that from Mahogany? Success ain't nothing without the one that you love. A website is nothing, yeah, without any traffic going to it. So you telling people that you got a website means nothing. It only impresses like your mama and her 3 friends. Right? Oh yeah, I'm on social, I'm on Facebook, I got 10,000. Means nothing except for to your mama and her 3 friends. It means nothing if you can't monetize it. All right, hey, that is your tip for today. I love you for free, and I'll see you tomorrow. Hey, today was day 97. Day 97. We're just having a good time, helping out, right? Helping out. If you need anything, you just hit me up and let me know. All right. Love you for free.